All righty. Hello everyone. My name is Melvina Ford. I live in the United States, the state of Tennessee, and I am a mother and a grandmother of two, girl and a boy. I am also a life coach, counselor, currently going to school for my doctoral degree for metaphysical science for counseling and working on healing therapy techniques for women.
Mm. That's really interesting, and that is also, I'm sure that is going to have a lot of dimension to it. Healing therapy. In
Yes,
fact, I think I did see something like rebirth, holistic healing.
yes,
Correct?
yes.
All right, we are coming to that. We are coming to that. Let's first of all try to know you because in this podcast, we really take the time to know the individual that come here, your background, where you are coming from. That is very important because we are more interested in you than what you do. So we do this intentionally. So tell me about your background. Where did you grow up? Tell me something more about that.
Okay. Well, I was born in Pontiac, Michigan. I lived with basically my father. He raised me as my mom. She passed away at the age of 3. And he raised me. So, you had a single father raising a daughter, not a son, a daughter. So I was taught a lot of things from a male perspective, and you think it was, odd or wrong, but it helped me to survive. It helped me to understand a lot of things from the male perspective. And I do appreciate that. My dad passed right after I graduated high school,
Sorry
and
about that.
it's okay. It's been years now, and every now and then I miss him, but it's gotten a lot easier over this past year. And he's been gone since 86, literally. So uh, everything in life after that was a harder lesson to learn because, you don't have the parents to bounce it off of. But I tried to use everything that he taught me growing up to help me through it, even though, you hit some curves. I've gone through single motherhood myself and flipped it over. I was raising a son, one son, and those were struggles in themselves because I was, starting temp jobs here and there, trying to maintain balance and keep myself financially above water while trying to take care of a young man and not having a male in the house. That's, you're trying to play both roles, and that's one of the reasons I'm really thankful that my dad did raise me, because it helped me to raise my son. Give him some of the things that my dad gave me, even though it came from a male. I felt like those are the things he would have taught if he had a son. So I gave them to my son, and my son is now 30 years old.
Ah, that's a grown up man now.
Thank you. And he's married and has 2 kids now. So he's
Beautiful.
learning his own lessons, and I'm in the next level of my life of being a grandmother and learning how to be not the mother of discipline, but the friend mother. Advise when needed, but know when to back away. And it's hard.
That's true. Life is hard,
Yes, yes, it
but
is.
we need to keep journeying in because it's also a journey. Yeah, it's a difficult journey,
Yes.
and it's a hard one.
Oh gosh, but you know what? When you get to a certain age, you look back and you go, "Wow." When you realize it is just a journey and you don't transfix on it so much, you can look back and say, "Okay, I've gotten past a lot of things." I mean, I faced depression alone. I faced suicide, attempted suicide twice, ended up in the psychiatric ward. And when I tried to get counseling, it was hard because the counselors didn't seem to listen to you. They were talking at you. This is what you need. This is what you should have done. You knew better. So for me, I didn't go to counseling. It was basically self help. And I'm going to say it was about 20 years of it. So the struggle was there, but eventually I did come out on the other end, but it was not it was not a bed of roses for a while. I'm glad I'm where I am now, though.
I'm good to hear that. I'm good to hear that. Because the what we pass through in life look like a kind of lesson that sort of prepare us for where we are going.
Hmm.
Because like we just said, it's a journey. What we pass through sort of help to refine us, refine our skills so that we better deal with what is ahead of us. Because it's never going to be easy. It's always going to be hard. But if we do the hard thing now, then it might become a little bit easier compared to maybe when we do the easier thing and it become harder and harder and harder until we can't take it anymore.
Definitely. I agree. I completely 100% agree.
Mhm.
We never
All
go
right. So,
that.
yeah, please say something there. Like you wanted to say something there.
Just that we take the easy route first. We always want the instant gratification, and in the end, we're never really learning the lessons that we need to learn when we're in that space of trying to get now. I want now, and not understanding you're already in the now, and the lessons that you're getting are to help you for the future.
Now, how was it like for you to grow up without your mother around? How were you able to navigate the normal routine of life? Help me understand that.
That was not easy. I had a lot of play moms, aunts, and just other women that I clinged to. I had a best friend in kindergarten. Her dad and my dad was best friends, but her mom became like a godmother to me because we went to, she and I went to school together. And she was either over my house or I was over her house. Our parents took us to school, took us everywhere. We were daddy's girls, but that mother figure was there in their household. So I was able to learn some things from her, be up under her for as long as I could. Just any woman figure that I could be around for any time period. When I went to go visit my grandmother, she was still alive. So she was there during the summers. My aunt, my mother's sister, she was there as well. Um, it wasn't a woman figure there all the time, but just throughout periods of my life, I did have someone to kind of help me understand how to navigate as a woman. Best friends in high school who's had mothers, they would tell me certain information, give me certain things that I needed to understand growing up as a female. So I took it where I could, basically.